it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whack, premieres funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
The sky's gray, it's like this every day. The town is full of predator, I'm turning a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fisk. You know why you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, hit that sub button. Trying to get the 5,000 subs by the draft, man. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit all them damn YouTube buttons. You understand me? If you don't sub to my channel, I'm a baseball bat you Al Capone style. So go ahead and do that. With that being said, KD came back last night and dropped 17 points in 18 minutes. The dude didn't miss a shot. And it just makes you wonder, how good are these stinking Nets? There's no James Harden. Now, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Y'all know that about me. On numerous occasions, I done told y'all how I feel about the aliens. I done told y'all, how I feel about gambling in the sports. All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The dinosaurs. Like, I gave, how I feel about pyramids. And I've given my conspiracy theory opinion on a lot of different things. So if you think for 1 second I'm going to believe that all of a sudden Kevin Durant come back and then mysteriously James Harden gets hurt, bullshit. No, they're resting James Harden. This is their way of saying, James, we appreciate you holding down the fort for 2 months. Take a break. Kevin Durant comes back. We're going to play him off the bench because that's all we need to do is give him 15-20 minutes. He going to do his thing, and that's all we need. And Harden take a couple weeks off. That's basically what happened. I'm not fooled, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. So this whole James Harden is hurt, he needs 10 days, whatever. Nah, that's bullshit. James Harden is fine. All right, James Harden don't get hurt. James Harden don't miss games. Him and LeBron don't miss games. Like, them two dudes is Iron Man. Him and LeBron are like the two athletes in the NFL, not the NFL, in the NBA who gonna play night in, night out. Russell Westbrook is one of those guys too. Russell Westbrook might miss a week or two because of his knee, but 99% of the time, you go back, look at Russell Westbrook MVP year, the year after that, Westbrook plays like every night. So, I'm not fooled, all right? You can't fool Big Fisk. But as far as how dominant the Nets can be, as far as how far they can go, I'm planting my flag. They will not get out the East. I don't know what's going to go wrong, but something will go wrong. I feel like in a 7-game series. Now, hear me out, y'all, because I know y'all like, oh, Fisk just hating because he don't like KD, he don't like Kyrie. That's very true. But I've expressed to y'all on numerous occasions, just because I might hate and nitpick on certain athletes does not mean I'm not telling the truth. Okay, it doesn't mean I ain't telling the truth. So my thing is, how many times has the D'Antoni offense had multiple all-stars and flame out? You can go back to the Phoenix Suns, Shaq, Stoudemire, Steve Nash, all those dudes, they flamed out. You can go back to his time with the Houston Rockets, flamed out with Chris Paul, flamed out with Russell Westbrook, flamed out when it was just Harden. You know what I'm saying? It's like when the playoffs come around, his offense gets boxed. And make no mistake about it, they're running his offense. Steve Nash was the architect of his offense. They're running the D'Antoni offense. Why do you think James Harden just ran it to Brooklyn and just started playing like an MVP off Jump Street. He didn't have an adjustment period. He didn't have a warm-up period. He knew the damn playbook when he got there. Duh. He played with D'Antoni for 5 seasons. He knew the playbook when he got there. So what I'm trying to say is, what the hell makes y'all think that when they run into a team that can play D, the 76ers, the Miami Heat, the Milwaukee Bucks, when they run into a team in a 7-game series who can lock them up and have people in the paint who can get busy, Bam Adebayo, Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, they got dudes that are going to run in the paint, and there's not a paint protector on the Nets. I don't care about DeAndre Jordan, okay? And don't give me LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin gonna keep Giannis and Bam Adebayo and Joel Embiid out the paint. It's not gonna happen. And these teams will find a way to defend D'Antoni. You know who else knows D'Antoni's offense? That the GM, also not the GM, the president of the 76ers. Yeah, that guy, Daryl Morey, the one who hired him in Houston. So what I'm saying is, cut the cap. I don't believe they're gonna get out the East. I don't care, bro. How many times have we seen talented teams flop? Y'all act like the Nets are the most talented team ever. They can't lose. We've never seen nothing like this. What y'all have to understand is, when Kevin Durant, I put it to you this way: you take Kevin Durant off Golden State, and you take Kevin Durant off Brooklyn, Curry, Clay, and Draymond and Andre Iguodala will wash Kyrie and Harden in 5 games. That's all I'm saying. If you take Kevin Durant off of the Nets, and then you make them play the 73-9 Warriors, that 73-9 Warriors team will wash this Brooklyn Net team. 5 games at the max. Y'all think I'm bullshitting? Did you see what they did to Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum without KD? Did you see them close out the Houston Rockets, Chris Paul and James Harden without KD? That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like, you can't compare this Brooklyn Net team to Golden State. Golden State was great without KD. This Brooklyn Net team ain't nothing but James Harden with another guard. I've seen him flame out with Russ. I saw him flame out with CP3. He'll flame out with Kyrie. Just so I'm not impressed. And Kyrie Irving, we know how you get down in the playoffs. You can't do shit without LeBron. If LeBron don't carry you, there's no fourth quarter Kyrie heroics. Because God knows Kyrie not going to carry you. Kyrie not going to carry you to the fourth quarter to be heroic. That ain't his style. Last time Kyrie was in the playoffs, didn't he get his ass beat by Giannis? I could have sworn what was he in Boston, right? That was his last year in Boston when he got his ass beat by Giannis Antetokounmpo, right? So, last time I saw Kyrie lead a team to the playoffs, it was Murder, She Wrote. So, and last time I seen Kevin Durant in the playoffs without Curry, he blew a 3-1 lead. And Harden, nigga, I don't even need to run down your list of choke jobs. So, there's no LeBron James on this team. There's no Kobe Bryant on this team. There's nobody on this team who you could point to and say, they won't lose because they got that guy. That guy ain't on that team. So I stand by my statements. I'm not impressed. The Nets, they will lose. They're losing. They're not winning the chip. They're not going to the finals. That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit. If you rocking with me, my name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.